are two Baroque still lifes, and although they are both considered Baroque, the one on the right was painted a century after the one on the left, allowing for significant scientific innovation in between the two paintings. The one on the left, Quince, Cabbage, and Cucumber, was done in 1602 by Juan, Sánchez, Cotán. The one on the right, Fruit and Insects, was done by Ruysch in 1711. Both depict the Baroque tradition of tenebrism, where there is a dark background and the subject matter appears in a spotlight. Also, both depict an idealized, scientifically perfect view of the subject matter, making it theatrical. However, they were painted at very different times of scientific innovation, so the works differ in the type of scientific perfection that they focus on. Starting with Cotán's still life, we see an interest in geometry in the long sagging arch from the upper left, where the quince and the cabbage are suspended, to the lower right of the painting, where the cucumber protrudes toward the viewer. This is possibly a meditation on Archimedes' hyperbola, which would have interested scholars at the time because Archimedes was first translated by Federico Comandino in 1565. The suspended spheres could also show an interest in astronomy, which would have been fueled by Galileo's new telescope. One thing that Cotán's still life cannot show is the interest in botanical detail, which is seen in Rachel Ruysch's still life. If you look at the detail of her perfect specimens, you can see that artists are becoming interested in the microscopic depiction of their subject matter. Keyword, microscopic. This can be attributed to Anton von Leeuwenhoek's invention of the microscope in the 1670s. This fueled meticulous scientific accuracy in the study of botany. Ruysch would have been influenced by her father, who was a professor of botany and anatomy, to take an interest in botany. In fact, this still life is actually a fictional composition of perfect specimens, which would have bloomed at different times, but here are shown to be in bloom at the same time. She probably copied many specimens from a textbook. On top of that, keep in mind that this is a woman who is studying botanical specimens, which shows that scientific thought is indeed moving forward and becoming a more accepted use of one's time. Ruysch wasn't the only woman studying botanical specimens at the time. This is Plate 9 from the Metamorphosis of Insects by Anna Maria Sibylla Merian. She was a researcher and artist in the fields of botany and entomology. Notice the acutely detailed rendition of the butterflies in both pieces. Baroque still lifes definitely show that scientific detail gained importance from the 17th to the 18th century.